Culture Varash. Misha Chris Coreline. Welcome to this SimCity playthrough, the ongoing tale of Strasbourg Isles. We've now got a fairly functional oil-bearing city that's spitting out a not inconceivable amount of profit and is sitting on not an inconceivable massive pile of cash. Let's get back to speed. Density's picking up slowly but surely, and as promised, my little town can now become a city! Hooray! Yay! So, city halls. Now, a lot of objects in the game require Department of Transport. Okay. Here's how we're going to describe this. Every building that unlocks a second tier of buildings. See, this is not approved here under the large fire station. Yeah. The buildings that unlock that are generally add-ons to the City Hall. Now, these share the benefits that they glean to all the other cities in the region. Which is why a big region's a good idea, because you get more bang for your buck, and really you only need one specialisation. Now, what are we going to put down here? Well, let's take a look at the options. The Department of Education, let's just rule that out immediately. This is not a thinking man's city, this is a working man's city. Department of Finance, what a waste of money. What a waste. Nice building, but what a waste. Department of Safety gives you access to basically the second tier of all of the safety utilities. So the big fire station I just showed you about 5 seconds ago. Do you know what? That's pretty handy. But do you know how expensive the large fire station is? Not so much in initial cost. Initial cost doesn't matter much. But in ongoing money, it's about 5,000 or 6,000 an hour to keep one of those up. Awful idea. Department of Tourism. This city floats on oil. No one wants to see an oil city. Ask Sheffield. That's a steel city, really. Department of Transportation. Now, that's pretty handy. Really more for the commuter traffic than for anything else. That'll give us access to the ferry port I was mentioning earlier. It'll give us access to the railway. Department of Utilities. That'll give us recycling, waste processing, assessing, proper water pumping, water filtration. It's really going to be this one or this one. And honestly, I think it's going to be the Department of Transportation. We want to use this city to kind of bankroll other cities, and they're going to be the ones that get the Department of Utilities first, or the Department of Education, or the Department of Tourism. But this, to make a linked network of cities, it's going to have to be the Department of Transportation. Boom. Hark at that. Hark at it with your eyes. And there we go. Department of Transportation's approvals have been shared with Lumps. There you go, Lumps. You're welcome. So we can now build these. More to the point, we can now build this. Boo, 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 boo. So that would snap to that immediately. Or I could bulldoze some of this stuff and have it snap there. Ooh, there we go. I got an achievement. That reminds me to go and look at that achievement shortly. Maybe not. Let's do a little bit more destruction. Oh wow, still not. Okay, listen, you're these unlock late, and look, there we go. So I could snap that to that, and it would give us a shrunken head of a gap there. Anyway, this is irrelevant. We're not really doing commuting yet, but we will be soon. So what was that? 100,000 barrels of oil a day. Does that unlock my petroleum HQ? 9,000 barrels of crude, 9,600, and we're at 9,225. I might make that today. So the thing about this is, yeah, it's nice, it's shiny, it's cheap, it unlocks some other stuff, but I don't... This is one of these buildings that allows that shares its goals with the rest of the region, and for the moment, I don't want to place it here. I want to place it in another city that's going to have more of this administrative function built into it. I want to do that soon, but I do want to do that separately. So the storage here is full, and one of the things that might save us from this is adding more delivery trucks. We've already done one or two, but let's we're hardly short of cash. Let's plop another one. And that's going to fill up these wells here. We have fire problems, but they're not too bad. Otherwise they'd have gone yellow. So yeah, profitable, small city. Ta-da! And look at all that money. Now would be a really good time to take a look at the region. Oh, I can't really. How can I? Unfortunately, I'm locked into this position, so I can't really go and find out the details of this one far away. Lancaster Point, Yorkshire Cliffs, Wessex Bend, Tudor Isle. Oh, bless you. Oh, they're all themed. There's 4 little segments here. Oh, and that's why we have the Brandenburgian one, because this must be the Germany bit. That's the Frenchy bit. Over there's the Englishy bit. And then that's the Italian-y bit. That is adorable. It's Yorkshire Cliffs. I might have to claim that just on principle. I have no idea. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay, it's an ore, coal, water area. The dramatic cliffs of Yorkshire. Wow, so you can kind of do a little Whitby here. Lancaster. Bit rockier, not as good. Plenty of oil though. Oil, plenty of water, bit of wind. This would be a nice city. The River Stewart is severed in two by the Isle of Tudor. References! Wessex Bend. It's a shame to take these high industrial cities without using their industry. And that's not really my... Honestly, I have never built an ore-related city before. There's just so many resources here. I mean, Bamberg Basin might be a nice one. We're directly connected. We're just down the road. We shall have to make a decision soon. Because I do want that petroleum HQ down. It's kind of... well, let me have a think about that. Well, okay, let me not have a think about that. Let me address the problems that the city does have. And at the minute, the city could do with some more low-value commercial. A bit of a tidy up. This looks like a nice strip for commercial. Alongside the oil well road, a good place to maybe start a American folk ballading career, perhaps. Yeah. What's up? Not enough medium wealth shoppers. Now that means you want... oh wow, would you look at that. So we can afford to push for another medium wealth zone here. Maybe here. Maybe here. Let's take a look. So remember, we need to draw contiguous zones here. Yeah, that looks good. We're going to have more medium wealth and shoppers. We were going to do this earlier because they should both turn into one block objects. That actually makes the most sense. Let's plop it. Yeah, so these should all upgrade. And there's a road message there, so let's upgrade the roads as well. Get this to a medium... oops. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. The mattress bank. Will shortly be downgraded to low wealth, but for the moment your mattresses are safe at the mattress bank. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Now look, see what I told you about me not being very good at this game. Now the upswing of that is that means I can probably just put another one of these down here. Oh, you're having a jerry laugh. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Bless him. I'm going to add another ambulance here because I did see an injured message. Right, okay, so at 250 grand, it's folly. Purest folly to hang around here when we could be building a knowledge economy somewhere else. That said, I do want to check to see whether... Now, I know that I can put this in a different city and still get the bonuses, but the thing is, these things level up. And they level up based on how much oil you extract. And I think that's per city and not per region. Which kind of means I'm going to have to find a place for this somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be your time has come. Your time has come. Well, you know, for the minute, at 230,000 simoleons. The next episode will be the founding of the knowledge economy city. The fun part to the duty of this city. But first, let's wire us up with a decent travel network. Lots of health issues, so... I'm sure I just checked you. You are treating 10 patients. You can treat 10 patients. I have enough money to... Oh, no. That didn't help at all. Okay. Slow-mo. That was rude of me. Why? Oh, pond. I don't care about the wealth here. The wealth here is a little more important to me, so let's just maintain that. Medium wealth there. No. Bloop, bloop. Ah. Then... Blah. Intach. Now. So we've got a maximum patient capacity of 25 now. Next up, up's the hospital. I might end up placing quite a lot of the larger buildings here.
Aren't you into Scroble? Gnar Shapam but Nurstima.
No. I couldn't manage it last time, I'm not going to manage it this time. What a sinister kind of concrete. Like, that's just not a pleasant place. I'm sure the kids would enjoy it, but I'm sure the heroin addicts would enjoy it also. Right. Boats. What you got for me? Boat for me, baby. Wow. So apparently I can't place any boats here. Oh look, there's one. There's literally... This is the only place where we can have a boat. It's 31 grand. It'll connect by here. No. Okay, maybe not. It will connect by here, but I may have to jiggle it a bit to get it to do so. There's a nice bridging point. That's much better. Okay, yeah, so... Shut up, stop judging me. High density streets here. There we go. Now, I'm just building here. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, that'll do. So yeah, I mean, there's method to my madness, but the method isn't all that good either. So really, it's your own fault for coming into me with expectations. Madness of King George. I'm just gonna do this. Anyway, isn't everything lovely? Yeah, it looks good. Let's upgrade that. So there we go. We have a high density link right the way around there. And this is going to be a new commuter link. So let's get this to high density on this little spur. And I want to get rid of this because it's a four-way. I might get rid of this. Maybe not. Anyway, so how are we for demand? Because it's a nice idea. We're not really built for tourists, but I'm not denying their existence. And it's good to have a little cache of commercial near your entreports. To catch up. So we've got 2 low wealth developments there, which is good. This is a massive low wealth liability. Now, the next thing we want to do. What's the problem? Pipes are the problem. I've forgotten all about this. That's not exactly how I wanted it to work. Because now you're going to get to 100%, and then you're going to fail, and then you're going to take 100% of the... Oh no, look, they are load balancing. They're just not animating as though they're load balancing. Fair enough. Garbage dump almost full. Listen, I have more money than God. Garbage is no longer a problem that I need to care about. Just burn it, for sake. Put that trash heap there. What do you want? You want the petroleum HQ. You might not get that. You're not going to get that this episode. 270. See what I mean about oil? License to print money. Now, so mass transport, trains, passenger train station. This is basically going to be low wealth forever because my idea is like if this is a ploppable location, then I can put the freight rail service here, and then this can be the passenger rail service. And they can live in harmony forever. Now, I don't have access to freight rail at the minute because I need to go further down the trading tree. But we're having problems here, are we? Not really. And these are the bitter sweets I gained from not placing this correctly in episode 1. There you go. Stop complaining. Plenty of power. Do you know what's great about this game? And I've been meaning to talk about it for a few episodes now. The music. The entire game is based around a rhythm. So, okay, for a start, let's pause. Listen. Everything shifts in. Nice little high pass filter. Big boomy reverb. You know you're paused now. I spin up again. Filter lifts. Reverb tightens up. We're back to the original wave track. But get this. So here I am. City, nice little tune. Pop to region view. Do you hear that bass coming in there? That wasn't going to come in if I was in city view. There are 2 layers to the track. There's the track for the city view. If I come in here, watch. We should lose the bass again. Well, we get a different kind of bass, not the staccato strings, but back out here. Anyway, trust me, it's different. Maybe not on this track, but it certainly is different on some of the tracks. Now, but check this out. So if I go into power mode, I can see that we've got these little animations, but we have a sound cue as well. Unfortunately, this is a bad example because for whatever reason it hasn't triggered exactly in tempo, but it triggers in tempo most of the time. Anyway, sound design, gorgeous. Really nice, interactive. What's the problem? Classrooms are full. Do I really care? I kind of do. I can do that, but there's a second floor of classrooms on top here. 350 out of 550. Okay. Now, before I got distracted, I was going to put this here. Now, draw that out there. I'm not going to build this, but I do want to see. I still have space there, so I can now get my high density 2-lane roads in curvy mode and draw it back to straight mode. Hook them up. Where's the button I need to press to make it work the same? This needs to go. Oh, I did this. Oh, I see. They've upgraded because I've got better roads. So you. Well, okay. I need you for guidelines, but you don't have to be connected to this. I don't know why I'm talking to it in the first person, like I can somehow insult its feelings, but do you know what? Being polite to inanimate objects is not a sign of insanity. It's actually the highest form of politeness. So take your judging attitude and find another channel. Please don't. Please, I need you. Now this area is a little bit ruined, so I'm quite tempted just to kind of break a few rules here and just or I could not, and I could make this a curvy point and just separate them both completely. I might do that actually, because you do expect quite a bit of traffic here. So, curvy road. Curvy road. All alone, curvy road. Curvy road. Wasted. Wasted. I should be on Broadway. Now we can certainly have a low density look up here because there's no real other things. That means this is now invalid. Ooh, homeless people. Okay, so the housing shortage is real, y'all. So how are we doing with regards to... Okay, so... at the minute, I need more residential than I need commercial. I need more medium wealth residential than I need commercial. So, with the demise of this block, Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Jones. Accidentally demolished your house there. With the demise of that block, I can do that. And then I can put a pond in here. Boom, to have a little patch of that. Also allows for me to build in here. And probably along here, which is a better bet. You know what? Sod it. Actually, while I'm here. Oh, it's too small. Those are building on those. Pond. 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 It'll be a pond forever if I put a pond here. It's going to have to be a pond forever. Oh, that'll fit. Wouldn't that be nice? Why can't that be nice? It's expensive, but I'm rich. That is the sound of so many middle-class top bods buying all the quinoa. Quinoa. Now, how does this play out then? Low density, but quite busy, so let's while the sun shines and we're super rich. That's enough wasted money. Still a big demand for region wealth. And there is it satisfied. What's wrong with you guys? We're doing well. Up your density then. Up your game. I'm going to turn you into one of these. Now, everything looks good. And with 300 grand in the bank, this is a really good place for us to fork and head over to a new city. So, with that in mind, let's find a nice angle to leave you on. Stop having opinions, Sims. Right. May the force be with us all, and I will see you next time for the founding of a new city.